back to my channel. I'm AshleyElyse. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's video. I hope you all have had a wonderful week yourselves. Today I wanted to go ahead and do the video that I've seen going around YouTube for a lot of people who are expecting children, and that is the top 5 baby names that I love but won't be using. So I decided to go ahead and pick the top 5 that I had picked out for a girl and top 5 that I had picked out for a boy. These are just my personal favorites, not necessarily the reflection of my husband. We did discuss these names, and some of them we just agreed weren't right or not right timing, that kind of thing. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into these, and I'm going to go ahead and start with the baby boy names. Since we are not having a boy, that would be why we are not using any of these names. The first one is Landon, and that one is Landeen. And that one I had actually heard from A Walk to Remember a very long time ago, and I just love the name, and it kind of stuck with me, and it was unique and not something you hear a whole lot. I think it's becoming a little bit more common and popular now than it used to be, but that was one of them. The next one was Tobias, and that one was my personal favorite. That one was my #1 name if we had a boy. However, my husband was not as thrilled with the name as I was, so he vetoed that name. But of course, we're not having a boy, so if we do have a boy in the future, then that may be a name we consider. We'll just kind of have to wait and see how things turn out. The next one is Rylan, Rylan. And that one, a long time ago, back when I was a teenager, which I guess wasn't that long ago, probably about 10 years ago, I had a little boy in our church nursery, and his name was Rylan, and I just loved the name. Again, it's a very unique name. All of the names that I picked, I tried to pick less common names and names that were more unique, because I really wanted our child to have something that not everybody else had. So that was one of the reasons for that one. The next one was Jackson, spelled with Jackson. That one I really liked. Again, Jackson itself, the name is pretty common, but it's usually spelled Jackson. So that one, the spelling would be really unique, the name not so much. And then finally for the boy, number 5 is Malachi, Malachi. And that one I actually really liked. It's a biblical name. My husband and I are Christians, and that was a name that I thought was really cool and unique. Again, not very common. That may be one that we come back to if we do decide to have another child, and that child is a boy in the future. Moving on to the girl names. For the girls, we have some decently unique names, and I'll explain them as I go through as well. So my top one was Ava, AVA. I really like that name. Again, I think that one is actually becoming more popular now. It wasn't as popular back when I had written it down prior to even being pregnant. Excuse the dogs barking in the background. Anyway, the next one is Ivara, spelled Ivara, and that one, it was actually a name that my husband had picked out. Ignore the dog, sorry. That was a name that my husband had picked out because he really liked that one. Next one is Zoe, Zoey. Not a very unique name, pretty common, but a really cute name. And then Peyton, this was one that was kind of the top for both my husband and I. Peyton, spelled Payton. Kind of unique. I think it's definitely more common nowadays than it used to be, but still unique. And then finally, the last one would have been Charlie, which would have been the shortened version, but I guess Charlotte, and then with the nickname Charlie. And that one had special meaning to us because my grandfather, who passed away a while ago, his name was Chuck, and he went by Charlie. And so that was just kind of a really cool name. I've heard Charlie used as a boy and girl's name, and so I thought that one would be really unique and cute and cool. If we have another daughter in the future, I think that one may be a top runner, but we will just have to kind of wait and see. If you guys liked this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. I know this one is a lot shorter than many of the other videos I have filmed, and I'm sure there will be more lengthy ones to come. But if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Leave comments down below of any videos you would like to see coming up. Also comment the names that you guys had considered for your children but did not end up using. Can be boy or girl. And then also please be sure to subscribe. I would love for you guys to join the family and be a part of all the videos. Make sure you turn on the notification bell as well if you would like to be notified every time I post a new video. I do post new videos on Mondays at 12 p.m. Mountain Time. So definitely keep an eye out for those. There will be quite a few more mommy videos, baby videos coming up, baby hauls, things like that. I do typically do shopping hauls, but right now my focus has really been on our newborn baby that is going to be coming in September. So again, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I am AshleyElyse, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you.